If your mornings could run smoother, how would that change your life? Hey there, I'm Noelle, and on today's episode of Project Simplicity, I want to share with you 5 steps to a successful morning that you do the night before. If you're anything like me, you're a bit of a procrastinator, and sometimes that can mean things don't get done on time, you're always running behind, and just general chaos, right? A while ago, I got super sick of this just crazy routine of getting up in the morning and not knowing what was going on and having a very unproductive day. So I decided to make some intentional steps to do the night before that would set me up for success. The first step was a total game changer. I started doing a brain dump or journaling or writing down some gratitude things. There's lots of different ways you can do this. Bullet journaling, come on, there's like a million ways you can do this. But the whole idea is that you're clearing and relaxing your mind. Because again, if your mind is running 100 miles an hour, you're not sleeping, you're stressed out, you can't remember the next day what you're supposed to do. That's how it goes. Number 2, a very, very important step. You need to prioritize and write down the top 3 things that need to get done either the next morning, first thing, or sometime during that day. For me, I am a work-at-home mom, and I do a lot of my work early in the morning. So for me, it's super, super important to write down those 3 things so that when I get up in the morning and I'm in that 5 a.m., I don't want to be alive. I can get up and look at my list of priorities and say, okay, I know I need to write this blog post. I need to respond to this person. I need to make this. And I don't just sit there and go, I'm so confused. Okay? This step will eliminate that staring blankly at the computer, scrolling endlessly through Facebook, wasting time that we all do. Number 3 is prepare yourself. So this could be picking out your outfit for the next day, picking out your accessories, setting out your shoes, your jacket, your umbrella, your sunscreen, whatever you need for the next day. Check the weather, know all that stuff ahead of time so that you're not running out the door the next morning without your umbrella, your jacket, and the proper clothes. You're also not wasting time in the morning staring at the closet going, I don't know what I feel like wearing today. Because we all do that. Number 4 is making sure that your meals are planned. So I like to make a month-long rotating meal plan because that's just easiest for me. But the worst thing is, of course, waking up in the morning or going through your day going, I don't know what to cook, I don't know what to eat. Then you end up eating out, overspending your budget, or just eating mac and cheese every day. There's nothing wrong with that, but it really helps if you know what you're going to cook so you're not running to the grocery store last minute or, having your plans changed. You know what you're supposed to be cooking. You have the ingredients ahead of time. You do that beforehand. Even better if you want to prep the meal or if you want to, make it and make sure that you have your leftovers. Whatever that looks like for you, just start thinking about that and make sure that that is planned for the next day. And step number 5, if you are a parent, this is especially helpful for you, or if you're working, you want to make sure that lunches are planned or packed. If you take lunches, or make sure that there's money set aside for to buy lunches, or make sure that homework is checked and packed, books are in their place, backpacks are packed, all of that kind of stuff. Because again, you don't want to be running out the door, forgetting something, can't find something. We've all been there. This will eliminate that. And while it might be a little bit stressful the night before when you're trying to go through and do all these things, you don't necessarily have to do them all the night before, but just taking what's really important for you, really what works for you, and going with that. Of course, these steps aren't the only things that are going to make your day go well, but they are a couple places to start when you're trying to have a more successful day and eliminate a little bit of that stress. If you like these tips, you can get a free printable up on my blog where you actually can get the printable checklist. It'll be linked up there and down below in the description. Go ahead and grab that so that you can have that on your fridge or somewhere in your kitchen or household organization place, and check it off every day. There's also a couple of bonus tips in that printable, so you're going to want to go and check that out. It's absolutely free. This video is a part of the Project Simplicity series, which is in combination with the Restoring Simple Harmony community. If you are not a part of our community, we're on Facebook and we talk about all kinds of simple living, natural living stuff. It's a free Facebook community. Please join us. Again, the link is up there and in the description below. We would love to have you add to our conversation. Let me know in the comments below what you do the night before to make your next day more successful, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.